Cheap versus expensive. When you grew up, did you want to be the cheapest at anything? I mean, seriously, I wanted to be the best, never the cheapest. Hey, if you're a plumber and you're tired of customers asking why you're not the cheapest, or if you're a homeowner wondering if that $49 drain cleaning ad is a deal or a disaster, this video is for you. And if you are a DIYer or a homeowner, you absolutely want to hang around and see what the cheap plumbers don't want you to know. Now, we as plumbers, we all know that the cheapest plumber is actually racing to the bottom of the barrel. He'll be the first one to shut his doors when his tail is on the line. Why? Well, the cheapest plumber is normally the one that can't keep a job anywhere. He has been fired from most of the legitimate companies, and he's just trying to survive until you pay him. If you don't fire him first, like everybody else did. Let me show you why going cheap on plumbing isn't saving money, it's gambling with your home. Before a wrench is even pulled from the bag, you can normally tell a lot about the plumber that you just hired. You know, the one that you just called that had a very plain looking website that says, look, hire me, I'm a plumber. A cheap plumber usually rolls up in an unmarked truck. He gives you a half a day arrival window. You know, I'll be there sometime between 8 in the morning and 12, 1, 2, a half day arrival window. He does not think twice about tracking mud across your carpet. They show up like they're doing you a favor. Now, a professional? A branded truck, normally labeled, well-wrapped. It's normally got the master number on the side of it, at least in Texas. That way you can check to make sure they are legitimate. Clean uniform, calls ahead of time, just to let you know that they're gonna be 5 minutes early. Is it okay to go ahead and come up and knock on the door? Or maybe they call to see if you want a latte from Starbucks while they're on the way. When they walk in, they wear floor savers. They know exactly what they're doing. And that's not just about looking good, that's about respecting your home and respecting you. And the floor savers, they're to protect your floor, not to protect his shoes. Now, is this a diagnosis or is it just guesswork? This is where the price tag starts to split wide open. Because a budget plumber, well, he glances at the issue, throws out a number. I've literally seen estimates written on paper towels. Now, that's not a quote, that's a guess. The professional, well, he does a full assessment. He may have to open up a wall. He may tell you, look, I have a diagnosis fee because I've got to open up the wall, or I've got to climb under the house, or I've got to get up in the attic. He breaks out the right diagnostic tools. He tests things, uses meters, gauges, anything at all like that. He tells you exactly what's wrong. Not just what's leaking, maybe what caused it, what we could do to avoid that in the future. Then he gives you a clear estimate with a good, better, and best option so you stay in control. One guy hopes he's right. The other one, well, he knows he is. Now, here's the dangerous part for you as the homeowner. The stuff behind the walls, a real plumber knows for sure. He actually knows what's in the walls. He's worked on plumbing long enough. He's built it. He knows for sure how it should be done the right way. Now, maybe not exactly where everything is, but he knows what it's plumbed like. A cheap plumber, they cut corners. They use cheaper parts. They don't necessarily install it by the code. And when it breaks, they're not gonna answer their phone. Now, they may the first time because they think, hey, you were dumb enough to hire me once, you'll be dumb enough to hire me again. But when you tell them there's a problem, they're gonna quit answering your calls. The professional, well, they pull permits. They install it by the code. They use quality parts, name brand parts that they trust, and they back it up with a warranty. One patch might last 6 months. The other, the job done right, 15 to 20 years. Now, there's an added cost to hire the cheapest plumber too. And this is where you really pay. Because the bargain plumber, probably not licensed, probably not insured. And if they fall through your ceiling or if they flood your kitchen, guess who's going to end up holding the bill? You, not them. They don't want that bill. They came and fixed it for a minute. You're going to pay for it because your insurance might not even cover it because you did not hire a licensed professional. Professional plumbers, they carry insurance. They're licensed. They protect your home and your wallet. But here's the worst part. That low price that you thought you were getting in the very beginning, plumber A, cheap, plumber 2 is a professional and he's more expensive. Well, this problem is the cheap price. It starts growing teeth. It grows legs. It learns to run. He starts hitting you for add-ons. Oh, I didn't put that in my price. I'm going to have to charge you a little bit more. There's hidden fees in there. Oh, yeah, I put inspection and permits and all that, but I'm not going to get that done. That way you can charge you more. And then return calls. When the problems come back, you're suddenly paying double. I used to tell people that. People call me and say, hey, look, what's your price to do that? And I just flat out and ask them, say, are you looking for the cheapest plumber in town? Because I can give you his name. But when he comes out and doesn't do it right, you're going to need someone to fix it. And when you call me, whatever price I would do it for now, it's probably going to be double then because I'm going to have to pay to remove whatever he did. So it can get worse. But with a professional, the price they quote is the price you pay. Now, there will be a diagnosis fee, or you get into the wall and, hey, I told you how to unsnake this, and that's what I'm trying to do, but it's broken in the wall and I couldn't see it. Now, sometimes you can run cameras and see, sometimes you can't. That's where the diagnosis fee comes in. Guys, the more expensive plumber, you're paying for the value you get. The cheap plumber, the guy that's not going to get a license, not get it inspected, and not insured, so you're going to be responsible if anything happens, he does not provide value. The more expensive plumber provides value. You may end up having to see him again. You want to know things were done right each and every time. That's why the more expensive plumber is worth it. Now, if you're a plumber ready to leave the race to the bottom behind and build a business that commands premium rates because it delivers premium results, it brings value, then you need to hear this. I built the BOSS system, BOSS, the BOSS system to teach plumbers like you how to start and scale your business the right way. It isn't just another course. It's the roadmap that I wish I had when I started. Now, inside the course, I'll show you how to build a brand, not just a job, how to charge what you're worth, and prove your value. Prove that you're worth it. You'll go from just another plumber to the pro that everyone calls. You'll learn to be clear on why you are going into business and what structure serves your goals. O, own your idea, name, and location. S, set up your business with no headaches and lots of profit. And S, scale quickly, multiplying your sales from day one. Click the link in the description, but don't wait. The longer you stay cheap, the more it costs. Make sure to share this video with someone you know that always hires the cheapest people. And ladies, that may be your husband. Now that you know what a real pro looks like, watch this video right here to see the 5 habits that separate a $50,000 plumber from a $150,000 plumber. Trust me, you'll see the difference. Or check out the reaction video where a $50,000 plumbing mistake proves just how costly hiring the wrong person can be. I'll see you in the next video.